Hello and welcome everybody to this XTB Market Update video. My name is Walid Koudmani, Chief Market Analyst for XTB. In this brief video, we're going to be covering the situation on the oil market that started the week in a very interesting way, some of the key factors and maybe some of the key levels to keep an eye on as the week progresses. Of course, this is a very important week for all markets, as always, with the first Friday of the month, the NFP being released. And also, yes, this week is going to be a little bit shorter on the trading side because of Friday being, of course, the part of the Easter weekend. However, let's take a look at the chart here on oil. This is WTI. As many of you may have heard, especially if you're paying attention to the news section of the X station, surprise production cuts announced by OPEC and non-OPEC countries, and that really shook the markets. Of course, demand prospects have not changed that much, so a surprise production cut, so supply cut, could potentially have a significant impact on the demand-supply balance. So what was the reaction that we saw? Definitely an interesting one on the market. As you can see here, upward move of over 6%. Of course, if we go from the low to the absolute high, over 8.5% about. And then actually the interesting thing is managing to stay in that range, not actually closing the gap yet. So on that note, we are currently trading just around $80 on WTI. This is Tuesday. And then the low of this move has been about 78.97, so $79. And at the moment, testing these two moving averages, the purple line, which is the SMA 21, and the EMA 8, which is the blue line. Now, of course, there's quite a few factors, but demand and supply remain key as to the stability of the price of oil. But then again, when we see gaps, it always is an interesting situation. Look how far back you have to see. We have to go all the way back to the beginning of March to find highs of this level before a downward move of over 20% that followed that. So then again, this might not happen again, but it is an interesting level to keep an eye on. As far as resistance, I would say potentially keep an eye out for the recent highs, so about $81, $82. And then support short term is this low. And then obviously, if we do end up having to break through this area, then we have a gap that could basically, we have several areas in this gap that the price could stabilize at. But at the same time, we will keep you up to date with XTB. Of course, any news that follows in the coming days, but very interesting start to the week for oil and potentially more volatility to come. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this was useful and good luck with your trading.